with an episode of Space Hulk Deathwing Open Match. Playing on the hardest difficulty as always and just doing my normal chapters. Just good for practice. I hope you're all having a good Christmas Eve and Christmas Day if you're watching this in the future, or even New Year's.
We finally found the artifact that I had seen, and perhaps was the source of the visions that beset the Librarius. In the ancient Dark Angel's ship, we uncovered a conservation chamber that held ancient gene seed from the Legion of the Lion, a gift of the Emperor's genius. Even as we celebrated this discovery, a terrible brood lord, the final evolution of gene stealers, assailed us, and we only vanquished it with much difficulty and loss. Our brothers came to our assistance, and with them we secured Caliban's will to ensure that no gene stealers would seize the precious gene seed.
The load always takes so long in this game. Next time they should just cut out the voices. At least on the loading screen anyway. Should be quicker. Sweet, free and clear, so let us proceed. I haven't done any purging in the past week or so. Really wanted to come back and play some Deathwing before Christmas. I'm not going to bother describing the route, I'll just, chat away in general. If you are looking for the route, I have tutorials on all of that, so you can feel free to look at some of my other videos. For me, this is just sort of a relaxed session. Capped him in the knee. Ooh, they're liking those kamikazes today. Always take out the Psyker as a priority. And dodge the invisible strain. Okay, I don't hear a big boy, so let's go the long way and keep that door closed. Adds a couple of seconds onto the run, but only mild. Chapter 6 is always the fastest chapter to complete from start to finish with all the relics.
Await your signal, brother.
Let my stamina come back up just a little bit more. And run! Heavy gunners can be a pain. It really can be. A little bit too lazy to take out the side frame that was up top today, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. It rarely does. Come on, door. Just hit. And onward we go to the next relic. It's always fun locking doors in their face. And on to the next relic. We're already getting pretty close to the end here. Last relic of the map. Now that's collected, we're just on to extraction and the last objective. Awesome. This is where it helps to have a second player. Okay, onto the turret. Ooh. Felt like that was a psychic blast. Yep. Hi mate, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, got rid of the psycho, that's the main part. Always got to take out the psychers.
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, good. It's not been a bad day so far. Christmas Eve here already. Spent the afternoon with some family. Straight shot down to the end. Open up the chamber for extraction, and hopefully we get lucky and there's no broodlord.
I tried playing this game but I was just so bad, haha.
It's not that bad once you get the hang of it. I find it pretty easy. There's a whole leveling system, so once you sort of build up your stats a little bit, you're a lot tougher. Even if this looks fairly easy, it is on the hardest difficulty as well. So it is possible. Run a little bit.
Mission confirmation received. The ship will open fire once you've evacuated the area.
And those guys down there is why I always open extraction first. And you keep the full heal as a backup for that psychic blast too.
Great idea.
If you're interested, I have tutorials on how to run all the chapters solo, so you can level up pretty easily. On to chapter 7. With a pretty good EXP boost.
I'd love to do that.
Over level 800 and I still haven't unlocked everything. Although I only have cosmetic items to go.
We learned something terrible from the Tech Marines when they examined this second swarm of enemy. The conservation store had not been the only place that held our gene seed. The Xenos themselves had taken it into their bodies, corrupting it with their own alien gene code. Their brood lair aboard Caliban's will had been created in defense of the source of their lifeblood. The Dark Angel gene seed, contained in the vault. This brood of gene stealers had to be prevented from reuniting with the Tyranid fleet, lest our heritage be turned into some fresh abomination. We could not let that which our Creator made for the defense of mankind be turned against his faithful people. Though hybrid Xenos attempted to launch savior pods containing their alien kin, we cut off the pod deployment and kept safe the blood heritage of Caliban.
I normally start with the assault class for this, if I've got no one else, and I don't, so I'm good.
We must seal off the Caliban's will and prevent further incursions.
Time to go give Xeno scum lead poisoning.
Yeah, to release the virus on this map. Psyker. That I can't prevent. That's going to be a quick restart on this, I think. I will be getting my relic first, though.
Big ouch.
Yeah, the psychers are the main problems. If you're already wounded, they can pretty much one-shot you. But he will still be in that room later, so I'll have to be doubly careful. The only real reason I take this class for the start of this map.
Is going completely melee viable?
It's very handy in certain circumstances. You'll see why in a second. It's the only reason I use melee at the start of this mission.
Exterminate it immediately.
No, not quite. Sort of half expected that once I got hit by that psycho.
Holy moly.
We learned something terrible from the Tech Marines when they examined this second swarm of enemy. The conservation store had not been the only place that...
I would say it's a 25% chance that you get a psycho spawn at the start of that map.
Bodies, corrupting it with their own alien...
It's about the only time you do really need to reset it.
Their brood lair aboard Caliban's will had been created in defense of the source of their lifeblood. The Dark Angel gene seed, contained in the vault. This brood of gene stealers had to be prevented from reuniting with the Tyranid fleet, lest our heritage be turned into some fresh abomination. We could not let that which our Creator made for the defense of mankind be turned against his faithful people. Though hybrid Xenos attempted to launch savior pods containing their alien kin, we cut off the pod deployment and kept safe the blood heritage of Caliban.
The EXP bonus sort of makes up for it anyway. a loss at that point was about equivalent to the EXP
Seal off the
for finishing a
caravan's
normal
will
map.
and prevent further incursions.
Please give me dead Tyranids for Christmas.
Yeah, there's plenty of those going around. I don't see Psycho. Sweet.
I really like the big auto cannon.
The autocannon's good. The plasma cannon is probably my favourite on the heavy weapon specialist.
I may return on busy of it.
Alright, good catch seeing you, man. Where am I getting psychic? Ah, there we go, that's why. I guess someone else's match has finished up.
Can't you believe Yuri's still alive?
A normal occurrence for me, man. I tend to run the chapters solo more than I do with other people. Sadly, I'm from Australia, and not a lot of people from Oz do play this game.
We have detected another Brute Lord. Exterminate it immediately.
No. And I had my shield up too.
Oh, that's a huge shame.
Yeah, the shield's a bit glitchy sometimes. It doesn't always work. Disappointing. But you do get used to losing these chapters too. Could swear I've played with him before.
I am in the US working night shift.
Getting you worked out. So you guys wouldn't be on Christmas Eve just yet then, I'm guessing. It'd still be the day before.
We learned something terrible from the tech marines.
Yeah, he did
when they
lag out.
examined this second swarm of enemy. The conservation store had not been the only place that held our gene seed. The Xenos themselves
It's always
had
easier to
taken
join
it into
matches in
their
the menu
bodies,
than it is
corrupting
when
it
they're
with
already
their own
started.
alien gene code. Their brood lair aboard Caliban's will had been created in defense of the source of their lifeblood. The Dark Angel gene seed, contained in the vault. This brood of gene stealers had to be prevented from reuniting with the Tyranid fleet, lest our heritage be turned into some fresh abomination. We could not let that which our Creator made for the defense of mankind be turned against his faithful.
The game's punishing me now for taking a week
hybrid
off.
Xenos attempted to launch savior pods containing their alien kin, we cut off the pod deployment and kept safe
Half of
the
US
blood
is on
heritage
meetings
of
now,
Caliban.
LOL.
Come on, click over, game. Or did you completely freeze up? I'm guessing it has crashed. I will have to end the stream here and be right back in about 5 minutes. To anybody that did join in and watch, thank you very much, and thank you for chatting with me. If you feel free to join in, I'll be restarting. Yeah, I can do that sometimes. The game doesn't like me. I've taught too many people how to glitch the game, and the easy way through it. Yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.